SoftServed Gentleman, Dean Alejandro here to talk today about what the hardest part of my divorce was. Excuse me if I get emotional. So a lot of it was challenging. You may have seen my other videos about it. But I really wanted to reflect on what the most challenging part was. Other than slowly becoming strangers with the person that you made vows to, which, is pretty crazy alone with that transition, life goes on and people change, and that's understandable because if you don't grow together, you're going to grow separately. But that wasn't the most challenging part. The most challenging part was separating the animals. That has been difficult. That was very, very difficult. For those of you that don't know, we had 9 pets, 4 cats, 3 dogs, and 2 dwarf goats. And it was really difficult, especially living in such a rural area, to figure out what to do. Housing is really bad, especially if you have pets. So basically what happened was we found a friend that was able to take the goats, and then there was a bunch of shit that happened and they couldn't. Then I found another friend that was able to, and luckily that's where they went to. 2 of the dogs, the huskies, stayed with her because it's not fair to separate the 2 of them, and one of the dogs really chose her. And then I have Tanner, who's my baby, and if I wouldn't have had or gotten Tanner, everything would have been so different. But I did, so I'm very thankful. And then as far as the cats and stuff, where I moved to, I'm not able to take them. So I've been trying to find a place to rehome them. So I'm basically right now, she is still living at the house that we're trying to sell. So she's able to have that flexibility to take care of them, unlike me, until hopefully I'm able to purchase another home if I'm able to financially, or get a bigger place, or do something like that. So the future is very uncertain, but that has been and was the most challenging part of the divorce, because it made me feel like a failure, right? Like, basically I focus on trying to end generational trauma and stuff the past couple years, and like wanting to have a family, and having a family was having all my animals and stuff, and being a dog, cat, goat dad. And it's hard, very challenging. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, because a lot of the times we focus on the separation alone and the legal process, which is fucking terrible to go through. It's really more difficult to get a divorce than it is to get married, but I regress. So that is something that I really wanted to share with you today. And if you're going through a separation or a breakup or a divorce, remember that you are not alone, and your struggles are valid, and the stigma with divorce is so real that it's like embarrassing to talk about. And I'm done. I'm done being silent, it's important. So just wanted to come on here and say that thank you for spending the last 5 minutes of your time with me. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And I just hope that you remember that you are not alone, and it's okay to not be okay.